August 24th, 79 CE, at 12 p.m. on a beautiful late summer day in the city of Pompeii in the south of Italy, disaster struck. Mount Vesuvius is an active volcano that rises above the Bay of Naples on the plain of Campania in southern Italy. Its western base rests upon the bay. The height of the cone in 2013 was 4,203 feet, but it varies considerably after each major eruption. Mount Vesuvius probably originated somewhat less than 200,000 years ago. Although a relatively young volcano, Mount Vesuvius has been dormant for centuries before the great eruption of 79 CE that buried the city of Pompeii. Mount Vesuvius was also believed to be 10 times bigger before it erupted in 79 CE. On that fateful day, the stratovolcano Mount Vesuvius erupted. This eruption caused the citizens of Pompeii to be bombarded with dangerous gases and hot, spewing rock and lava, as well as being covered in 6 feet of ash. The city was frozen in time. This in turn caused the lives of 2,000 people in Pompeii, as well as 16,000 people in total, to end.
Pompeii is undoubtedly a natural disaster to be remembered. It was a horrible monstrosity that took place nearly 2,000 years ago, but how it is significant to this day. I direct your attention to the phenomenon of ash preservation. The ash following the eruption allowed the bodies to be preserved, even with the soft tissue decomposing. In the 1800s, an Italian archaeologist, Giuseppe Ferrelli, was able to preserve these skeletons further by pouring plaster into the cavities in the ash. This allowed the bodies to be removed from the deep ash and viewed in museums today. The ash also allowed much of the buildings to survive for hundreds of years. This allows us to see into our past. It is like a time capsule of an ancient Italian town. We can see how these people acted in the last seconds of their life, how they lived, what their architecture looked like, and what they valued. We have almost never seen something so old, so well preserved. It is truly amazing to see, and is a wonder of this great world we should try to study and use to learn about our past.
We have been able to look into our past as humans, but what have we actually learned from it? These people were given the surprise of a lifetime, in the horror they must have experienced as the darkness closes in. The pain of toxic gas and smoldering hot lava and gas in their last moments with no chance of survival, all happening in an instant. Truly terrifying stuff. But what were they doing before this?
We have been able to see so much into our past and into the lives of these people who lived nearly 2,000 years ago.
We have been able to take a deeper look into what the market looked like, what they ate, the life of the slaves, the entertainment during these times, and many other things about the daily routine and life of an ancient Roman living in Pompeii.
We have discovered they had a very rich and nutritious diet, consisting of fish, birds, and pork being a staple of the Roman diet. They had modern water ducts, as well as stepping blocks that acted like crosswalks and kept people's feet elevated from the water flowing on the road. They had buildings that were used for enjoyment and fitness, like the amphitheater and gymnasium.
Overall, through a tragedy, Pompeii gave us so much knowledge of the people of the time and what life was like. how modern they were as a society as far as an infrastructure, what they ate, as well as what they would have experienced that fateful afternoon over 2,000 years ago.